Hello everybody, my name is Bragster and welcome to Retro Reviews, the show where I go over movies from film's glorious past and basically giving you a modern day point of view on them, as well as my own in general. So we can find out whether it still stands up today or whether maybe it shouldn't be classed as a classic. Now, today I'm going to be reviewing American Psycho. It's a movie about a guy called Patrick Bateman who likes to commit murder. He gets these urges and he's almost like, well, he's a psycho, he's a psychopath. He in his head, like, he needs to murder to feel satisfied, and like when he's doing everyday life and everyday stuff, he's this big businessman with loads of money, but he doesn't care. Like, it doesn't mean anything to him. What matters is when he is able to kill. It makes him feel so much better. It just gives him that extra something that he doesn't usually have. And yeah, he starts like to murder people, and then one person disappears, someone that he knows who he killed, but is meant to have disappeared. And the cops start working out that something's not quite right. So they start to investigate and this, that and the other, and then it just progresses and you see the cop a bit more, but also the urges to kill get a bit more, because the more stressed he gets, the more he wants to kill. What I loved Patrick Bateman. Loved the character. I think the character is one of the best. It's the best part of the movie. We'll get to why in a minute, but it is the best part of the movie. Is this character who's got so many layers to him, so many layers, like in such a good way. Like on the outside, he's got this business persona, but then you can hear his inner thoughts, because it like. A few of the lines in the movies are him talking in his head, and like you hear some of his thoughts, which really does help add character to the character. You know, it just adds that extra something, that extra legitimacy to the character. And you just see the gradual want to kill grow bigger and bigger. The more nervous he gets, the more he wants to kill. The more angry he gets, the more he wants to kill. Literally every emotion he ever feels makes him want to kill. It also makes him want to do sex tapes as well, weirdly. Like, he seems to record himself killing. I couldn't quite work that bit out. I think he recorded himself killing the people. And then he might watch them back or something. I'm not quite sure. But he definitely recorded the sex with the girls. He definitely recorded that. But yeah, he was a brilliant character. You know, he was definitely the focal point. My problem with this movie is I didn't get it. I didn't like it. Now I recently got criticised by someone called Kyle Davidson, who quite simply apparently wasn't happy with what I said, and to be honest, he isn't going to be happy after this one either. I didn't get it. I didn't like it. It didn't seem to go anywhere. I was really excited for this big blow-off ending, and then it was just like, kind of just ended. And I was like, okay. Like, I get where the story goes, I get the point of the story, and I get what the point of the ending is. I just don't think it was the right one. For how good the rest of the movie seemed to be, it finished and I went, oh. You know, when I finish a movie, I don't want to feel like, oh, is that it? Like, I don't want that feeling. I want that feeling of, oh, that was good. Like, and bear in mind, I've seen a lot of like crimey shows or shows with killers in and stuff. I've seen a lot of those over the years, and with that I was like, okay, maybe it will go down this road, maybe it will go down this road, you know, that too exciting road sort of thing. No, it alluded to the road. It kind of went halfway down it and then just stopped. It didn't go full with it. It was so weird. And I hate to say it because this is meant to be movies great past, but I didn't get it. It just didn't resonate with me. I was watching it, and to be honest, a lot of the time when I watch movies, like, I'm doing other things as well, to which then I might have to rewind, or, you know, just to have a better understanding. You know, like a lot of people that watch movies, they might be on their phones or might be on their laptop sort of thing, you know, and that's fine. This one I wasn't, and I still didn't get it. I had full attention on this movie because I knew from the off, from the trailer, from everything that I've heard about it, you need to pay attention to kind of get it. And there's some movies like that, you know, you can't just watch in the background, you have to watch properly. And I did that, and I still didn't get it. I still didn't get that satisfaction. I still didn't have a smile on my face at the end. It was kind of like, oh, you know, it's just, you know, for all the times you see the copper, I don't think you see the copper in the last half an hour of the film, which makes no sense in my head. I don't know whether I missed anything. You'll obviously tell me in the comments if I did miss anything, but I don't think I did. Like, I don't get why. Like, why did he just suddenly disappear? I don't understand that. Like, it didn't make sense, you know. There was this moment towards the end where this woman's in the room and stuff like that, and like, they're not, like, they seem to have cleaned up a lot of stuff or something like that, and she just be like, leave, and you don't ever get an explanation. I don't understand what that bit was. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why wasn't the copper there in the last little bit? Don't get that. How was that woman in the building that just weirdly, you know, told him to leave and told him to never come back, but wasn't gonna hand him in or anything like that? Who's that? Why? Who? What? Why? I don't understand. I don't understand. And it winds me up because it's just, this is meant to be a great movie, and I'm sat here telling you what I thought, and I still haven't got a clue what any of it meant. Like, that last half an hour maybe, maybe longer, maybe shorter, but about half an hour, anything that happened, not a clue. Not a clue. It was as if they got so far, was like, oh no, we want it to finish now, so we just quickly pace through this and hope everyone doesn't realise that, you know, it makes no sense. Because in my head, it makes no sense as to what went on. And I'm sat here trying to wrap my head around what went on, so I can tell you guys and create some sort of genuine review on it. But I'm sat here completely blank, not having a clue what's gone on, and not in a good way. You know, if there was a twist, like a big twist, and I was sat here going, what the hell was that? That's a good feeling. But if I'm sat here with no twist, nothing like that, and I don't know what's gone on, there's something wrong with the movie. Whether it's great or not, there's something clearly wrong there. And I don't understand. The best part of the movie was him. He made this movie 10 times better than it had any right to be. Had any right to be. You know? There was this weird scene in the toilets where, you know, the guy was come across homosexual, you know? That went nowhere. It just stopped. It happened and it stopped. bang, dead. What? Then you have the one girl say this line which very much sounded as if she might end up killing herself or something like that. But there's no allusions to whether it happened. Nothing. So is that just a throwaway line? Are you meant to infer that she did? Because she might have not. For all we know, she didn't kill herself. I don't know whether I picked up on the line very differently to how other people would pick up the line. But if that's the case, then you need to tell us. Because quite simply, I have more unanswered questions at the end of this movie than I did in the first half an hour. And that's not right. That's not what a movie should be. Now, I'm sorry if I've offended anybody with this movie review, but I didn't like this. I will never watch this movie again. And honestly, if you guys want to go and watch it, go and watch it. And I want to hear what you guys think in the comments, because for me, this made zero sense. There were so many unanswered questions I have, and there's no way of getting the answer to them. So, to me, this didn't click. This wasn't big. This wasn't amazing. And personally, I don't get what the hype is about this. And I'm sorry for that if any of you don't like it. But guaranteed, if you guys don't like it, you'll put it down in the comments down below and tell me what you thought. Because for me, I'm baffled. I ain't got a clue. But you guys may have some idea as to what went on. Maybe can fill me in. Because right now, I don't like this movie. So if you want to change my mind, you know. But what if you also agree with me that you think this is overhyped of a movie, that you didn't get it? Put that down in the comments down below as well. You know, it will make me more sane. Is like, because I haven't got a clue. Hit that like button if you like this video. As negative as it seemed to come across, you know, it's what I've got to do, innit? I've got to review what I genuinely thought, and I didn't like it. So hit that like button if you like this video. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next video. See ya!